my stream output. Is it the full HD? Okay. Hi, Conlia! Hi, Conlia! I think some people are still scuffed, and then some people are not scuffed. I'm sorry. For the weekend, we were constantly changing the resolution of our streams, and we were doing different, so many different things to juggle that it got a little bit lost, I think. So when I came back to my regular setup, it was a bit all over the place. So I hope this fixed the problem. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the Akasuba! Thank you! Nice! Thank you! Mega Idol Lia! Everyone did so great at FaceCon. You should be proud. I couldn't go this year, but hopefully there is another FaceCon next year. So I get another chance at Graha. Oh, I'm not finishing reading that. Jesus fucking Christ. Congrats on FaceCon! The concerts are awesome and you did so well. Thank you, guys! Thank you! I have a lot to say about the weekend. And I just feel like I don't have the like words. Like I don't know. I don't have like the words to say enough of this. After the convention ended yesterday, we watched like a live cam of everybody in the main hall together. All of us on call. We sat like pretty much all of the girls on call, and we watched like a live camera feed of everyone that was there over the weekend, and like even until the last moment that they turned it off, I was just like sitting kind of like shell-shocked almost at my desk, trying to process the feeling that I had. And it was probably the best feeling I've ever experienced in my life. It's yeah, it's very shocking to me that so many people were so supportive of us, especially like some people that have been around. You know, you guys have been around for 5 years, really believed in us this entire time. Or even if you just found us recently, I mean, like at the end of the day, like people still showed up and people still believed in like our dream. And I cried a lot over this. And I kept trying to think of like how I wanted to word things when I came back on stream. But like I'll speak for myself, I think a little selfishly, that like for myself, I think that I have a lot of how do I say, I have a lot more feeling about this than I think any of the other girls do, because there's like this big weight placed on me being like the first member, right? And I think that I still have a lot of shortcomings. I still have a lot to learn and a lot to get better at. And obviously, like, compared to some of the girls, like, I'm just not as capable still, even after all this time. But I don't really think that, like, that's something that, like, I can really keep thinking about, because, like, I put my best foot forward, and the I don't know, the belief that everybody had in me like I feel like it paid off after all of these years, you know? Like for myself, right? I've told this, like my first meet and greet at the very same event venue, right? No one came. And then to go 5 years later to like a whole room full of people that were like cheering for me, like it was full. And I got to do meet and greets with you guys. You know, there are three meet and greets over the weekend. Each one sold out. And I was down until the last possible second meeting you guys and getting to thank you guys and talk to you guys and hear, you know, your stories of how you found Phase Connect and, you know, your own personal investment and feelings in this. And I just it's quite shocking to me that the little company that could and the little Lia that dreamed of this, you know, like yeah, that this was like possible. I am the George Washington of Phase Connect. I'm George Washington Phase Connect. This is true. This is very true. Yeah, so isn't it crazy that this happened all because of Reddit? I know, man. That's freaking crazy to me. Sorry, I'm like trying to grab like a billion different things, like photos and stuff to show off right now, but hold on, sorry, I'm so distracted. I'm like looking at this and then I'm reading your guys' messages and I'm like, what do I do first? What should I handle first? I'm gonna check this really quick though. Actually, I don't can okay, I think that is that, and then we'll try again. Yes, that's the one good thing that Reddit birthed. Even with being the first phase talent, you still have eternal youth. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think so. Yeah. Let me open this as well. Sorry, take your time. I'm so frazzled today. I'm like, all I could do is like sit down and cry. Hello, Tioni. Thank you for the $10. You're truly great this weekend. I couldn't be more proud of you. Thank you. Yes, I also have super chats to read from the other day, the other stream. Wait, okay, I'll leave these until the end. Actually, we'll leave these until the end, and then I'll go through and I'll read all of them combined. Yeah. Washington, 6'20", weighs a fucking ton. I know, and then I come back and I'm so overwhelmed. It is a very overwhelming feeling seeing how much love you guys have for Phase Connect. I don't know, okay. The number one thing at the con, right? For those people that weren't there that have been watching this, first of all, thank you for supporting Phase Con from home. That was insane that we had so much support from people that weren't even at the con to begin with, but like the energy of the con, we definitely felt it from people that were like still at home, right? The fuck, now I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yes, so at the convention we had a little bit of an oversight, okay? And I say oversight like haha, it was a little bit of an oversight, scratches my head. It was definitely a shortcoming of ours that the merch line was as crazy as it ended up being. Yeah, the merch line. So if you're at home hearing about any of the weekend, we had a merch line for con exclusive merchandise. We were not anticipating the sheer amount of people that were going to show up, because we ended up selling a fuck ton of tickets at the door that were not accounted for online. So with the online sale, we were like, okay, hell yeah, we could do this. And then we sold a fuck ton of tickets at the door. And the merch line ended up getting to be about 7 hours long. And the talents were messaging the staff, trying to figure out what was going on and if there was anything we could do logistically to help out. And you know, the staff was doing what they could to figure out what to do as well. And it was kind of a crazy situation to find ourselves in, because obviously the talent, like, no one wanted the line to be that long. No one, and we felt terrible for the people that were waiting in line too, because no one should wait in line for that long. But we were having a problem with the payment. So I don't know if you've gone to like conventions very often before. This has happened to me a couple of times where I'll be buying from a vendor, and because they use, I think it's Square doesn't let Canadians do business in America, and it will brick everything. Yeah, so there was con Wi-Fi issues on top of like the line getting crazy long, which is inevitable. And then our payment, our payment thing was giving us problems because Face Connect is Canadian and we're doing business in California. So we were getting borked by the con Wi-Fi and Square, and then obviously the line was getting crazy and we were trying to make sure everyone was getting accommodated. It was kind of a logistics nightmare for us, but like we were all doing what we could on all ends to make sure things were okay, and it ended up being that Sakana and the staff worked extra time late in the evening. They reopened the line at like 11 p.m. and were like selling merchandise until like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning for some people to make sure that the line could be accommodated in some way. So we going forward, if FaceCon ever happens again, if it does, we at this moment in time, we do not know if it will happen again. Okay, all the talents, we're just taking this as like a once in a lifetime opportunity that we're like very grateful for, but we would love to have it happen again. If it does, the talents, we've all pulled together our ideas of how to make the line easier in the future, right? And it gave us a really good understanding of what to expect for the next time if it does happen again, and more precautions we can take on our end. So that was something to think about. The last thing I want people thinking is that we didn't care about like what the attendees were going through, or like we didn't care about like you guys waiting in line, or like we were like, oh, we only want these losers money. Yeah, have them wait in line for 7 hours, because that wasn't the case at all, and we all felt terrible. And you should see like our group chat that we had for FaceCon. It was just like a billion pings for Sakana being like, is this getting worked out? You know, does the staff know about this? Can we do something about this? You know, is there like an opportunity to give like everyone that waited in line like this or that, or is there something more we could do for them? And pinging Sakana nonstop, and Sakana, you know, everyone was doing their best. And I think that overall, like, you guys were so understanding of things despite the issues that we were having, and you were so kind with the feedback that are, you know, like obviously, like, you know, it was an unfortunate circumstance, but I think that like the feedback you gave was honest, and it was very understanding at the same time, and we're really appreciative of that. Yeah, no, I know I've never heard from anyone that they didn't care, but that's like my own personal thing, right? Hi Nami! Hello Ritters, welcome! The last thing I want is somebody going and saying that we didn't care, because we did, and it was stressing us out the entire time. So I want you guys, attendees, to have felt like your time was being valued, okay? That's like my personal big thing. So I'm sorry, I was so stressed about it all weekend. I was like day one, I was biting my nails. I was like gonna barf all over the floor. Thank you, Nami! Thank you! I have to make up my own antes in my head, so when the real antes come, then I can just be like, okay, I saw this happened in my brain already. I know exactly how to respond to it. It won't work out like that, but you know. I just, yeah, want everybody to make sure that if you did have a good time, that we're appreciative you had a good time, and if you didn't have a good time, then I want you to know that like I personally asked if I'm pretty sure it was already accounted for, but I personally asked if there was a way to send out like a feedback form to all of the attendees, so we could hear about, you know, like your guys' own experiences and stuff, and yeah, and I wanted a talent feedback form as well, so that the talents, we could all you know, talk a little bit about maybe ways that FaZeCon could be improved upon for the next time, if next time happens. Because this is, as much as it was like a great opportunity for the talents, this was a weekend where you guys were the main priority. This was our thanks to you guys for the support, and we wanted the viewers to really feel like they were valued this weekend. You know, this whole thing was for you guys, because we would not have been able to make it 5 years in the state that we are if it wasn't for the support that you guys have given us. And so we really wanted to put on a great event. And I mean, this event, we've been cooking it up since 2022, you know? This was a dream that we were like, yeah, Sakana, like, yeah, sure, FaZeCon, whatever. Like, we're at Off-Kai. No one came to the Lia meet and greet. Like, I'm gonna kill myself. And then we went and yeah, now FaZeCon is a huge success. And yeah. it's a dream that was so many years in the making. Yeah, there was overflow for the panel. The Origins panel, there were so many people waiting for the Origins panel that we couldn't accommodate the size of the crowd in the normal like conference room that we had for it, and we had to last minute rework everything so that it could be fit to the main stage. And even then, in the main stage, that room overflowed. So the secondary room was small. On the main stage room, I mean, it seated, it didn't seat everyone that had tickets for the con and that was there, and it had overflow. And I heard that some people were, for the concerts, they were tailgating and having viewing parties out of like the back of their trucks, and everyone was drinking on top of the venue being filled to the absolute legal brim. And then we had other people doing watch parties in other locations too. So I don't know. And then for the panels on day 2, we ended up, before we moved it to the main stage, we tried working out like a projector situation, but it was causing like clogs in the areas that the projectors were, from what I understood. So I don't know. It's, if this was like how do I say, like a VTuber convention, you know? This is a con for like every VTuber ever in the entire world, you know? Having big crowds like this and a lot of people come would be very understandable, you know? Like Off-Kai. Off-Kai is happening in a couple of weeks, and Off-Kai is a celebration of every VTuber. You know, all VTubers get involved in Off-Kai. And when Off-Kai events sell out, well, you have a good mix of maybe, you know, Mint Phantom fans and, you know, Hololive fans and small indies and big indies and everyone in between. And it's a big mix of so many different people all together that make this event massive. But this wasn't like an Off-Kai situation. This was purely for FaZe Connect. And I think because it's FaZe Connect and it's like the company that I work for, I have a hard time picturing like what FaZeCon would have looked like. I think a lot of us were really worried that, is there even enough people to sell enough tickets that we can like come back like a net neutral from this? Like what are we gonna do about this, you know? We were really worried that they're just, and that's not to say that we didn't believe in like your guys' support. It's just really hard to picture success for us because it's us, you know? Oh, it can happen to someone else, but I don't know if like it can happen to me type of a deal. And I think that was a feeling that we all shared like across all of the talents in the company. But I never in a million years could have imagined what a success this weekend would have been. And seeing everyone's photos and hearing about their experiences and seeing, you know, the feedback. I don't know, it was just making me really emotional. We're so loved. We're so lucky. That's what I kept thinking all weekend, is like, I am so fortunate to be in such a wonderful company and to have so many wonderful people supporting, you know, not just me and not just my gen mates, but my kohai and the staff. You guys, I heard that you were amazing to the staff. Cece was telling us a little bit about her experiences meeting you guys, and I heard that the Kapipi Guild had like a Cece plushie that was made and given to her, and yeah, the staff was treated with so much respect and love, and you know, you guys got to meet them, and that the fan interactions were all really nice, and it was so cool getting to see all of you guys interact with other communities. You know, we had like the lab hams and the Leocons all hanging out, but maybe like the Stark Knights and the Leocons, you know, they're not too close, and seeing you guys all get close and hang out, and that was what was really awesome. And seeing like there were so many cosplayers and everyone was wearing a fucking hoppy. That was crazy. You sold out all of our merchandise that we made despite the lines. You guys stuck it out and still sold us out of everything. Whoever got that last Lia puppet, fuck you, man. I was so excited to get the stupid puppet this whole time, and then they were like, oh yeah, we didn't save you one, we sold it. I was like, I knew this was gonna happen. Fuck. No. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. And all weekend our schedules were like crazy, filled to the brim. I had a giant sticky note next to me that showed every single time I needed to be somewhere, and I was like, this is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. And I was like, am I even gonna like be able to do all of this? And I did, and then I don't know. There were Graha cosplayers that came to my meet and greet. Dawn, I believe, organized like a Graha cosplay meetup, and a lot of people cosplayed Graha. There was a ton of Final Fantasy cosplayers that came to meet me, which was insane. Almost every single person that came to one of my meet and greets, the Maid Cafe one, the one in Japan, that was fucking awesome, the official meet and greet, almost every single person talked to me about Final Fantasy, and that was insane to me. That like I've been able to connect with so many people that might not have known about Phase Connect otherwise because of Final Fantasy, which was awesome. Yeah, we had a meet and greet in Japan, and I got to see some Leocons that haven't, you know, been too active in chat in years. But oh my god, I felt so bad. I'm terrible with faces, right? Because you have to remember that like I don't leave my house very often, right? Oh my god, my model is lagging so bad. I'm so sorry. This Wi-Fi is killing me still. I'm not quite home yet, but we'll be home soon. I'm very I spend a lot of my life behind the monitor, despite like, you know, everything that you guys think I do. I'm behind the monitor 99% of the time. So when it comes to like knowing like what faces look like and names, I'm not good at it at all. But when you say a username, I'll probably never forget it, right? So I had people come to my meet and greet, and they'd be like, do you remember me? I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm so bad with remembering faces, but the moment you tell me your username, I know immediately who you are, and I can tell you exactly how long you've been around. The spreadsheet is real, right? You can't forget that. We do have the spreadsheet. Yeah. So I felt terrible. I was like, oh no, am I gonna make people sad if I say no, I don't remember their face? But I mean, everyone seemed pretty nice about it. And then over the weekend, the more that I saw, you know, people come and go and the same people, I was like, oh yes, I remember you, and yeah, you know, oh you, I can't believe that. Yeah, hundreds and hundreds of faces in such a short time. I don't want anyone to feel like I'm like, oh, thanks for coming. All right, next. Like that's so fucked up. I don't know. I couldn't. I couldn't. That I feel like if I was just like, oh yeah, you're LeaCon, that's nice. All right, thanks for your super chat. Fuck out of here. Like no, that's so fucked up, man. No, that would make me feel guilty to the point that I would claw my own skin off. So maybe, no, I don't even want to think about that. No, thank you. Get out of here. All right, next. Yeah, all right, next loser. Hey, what's up, idiot? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, the meet and greet sounds hard. It's not hard. I thought the hardest part of the meet and greet was the fact that we didn't have a lot of time with everyone. That really made me sad. Yeah, which I mean, like, it makes sense, I guess, but I really wish that everyone had more time so that we could have talked, because like I don't know, 1 minute is really short. It is really short. It's hard because it's you guys that get to, you know, want to meet us, and that's great, but like I also want to say thank you for supporting, you know, me and Face Connect, and I wanna be able to let you know, at least, like, honestly, that the support means a lot, instead of just giving like a generic type of, you know, oh yeah, I'm gonna say it on stream, thanks guys, okay, moving on. Like, I know it makes me feel bad. Yeah, they were only 1 minute long. I don't know how long I thought they were, but then they told me how many people were there, and then they were like, yeah, so we can only give them like a minute maximum per person. And I was like, what? And they were like, yeah, there's a big line, so we can only give like a minute per person. And I was like, oh, what? And then like when the last person came in, it was like overtime. Like I was technically late for the Origins panel, and I was like, what the hell? No, it was a very interesting experience, especially as, like, you know, someone that's been in the company since, you know, I don't know. You! Hi! You! Hello! Raiders! Welcome! You! Hello! Otsukare-sama! Good work this weekend! Hello! USG! Hello! Hello! Me? No, you. No. Me, not you. Not you. Me. Like, oh, thank you for the gifted subs, Ark. Hello, me or you? No, not you. Me. Me. Yes, thank you for the fun time. Thank you for coming and supporting us. What was, okay, if you guys watched from at home, Senpai's concert was awesome. Thank you. I didn't have FOMO because I'm not a big con guy, but now it's giving me retroactive FOMO. No! Oh my gosh. I watched all 3 shows from home. Okay, if you guys watched it from home, what was the highlight of the concerts for you guys? I know what they were for me, but I'm curious to know what you guys thought. It was very fun. I watched them all 3 from home. Thank you guys for watching. World of Lia. Wait, I have I have screenshots to share. It's hard to pick just one. It kind of is, isn't it? Let me see. I have screenshots. Dude, I Persona 4 maxed at the concert. Yo, the Persona 4 remake, that shit looks so awesome. Can you believe it? They put Lia in Persona 4. Yeah, I know they did Jane Doe, the trio. It was really good. I actually didn't know anything about the Day 2 concert. So, well, I did know a little bit about the Day 2 concert. That's a lie because I saw Dizzy practicing her solo song. Yeah, she rolled up at our practice one day and she had like the heels on and I was like, oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, I did for my own set. I did on the Origins concert day, World of Lia! Yay! Woohoo! And then for day 1, I did Discommunication Alien. Because I thought that was a pretty accurate song to myself, right? I'm bad at expressing myself, but there's always a lot that I want to say. World of Peak. World of Peak. Yeah. It was also kind of cool because for the choreography for Discommunication Alien, I got to work with Suzy, who, if you don't know, Suzy is she was a member of an idol group that I was a very big fan of. I've actually talked about them on stream before, so that was really surreal. I tried so hard to be like extra normal around her when we were practicing stuff, but I was really struggling during our rehearsals, and then Pippa called me out one of the days and she was like, oh yeah, by the way, like Lia's a huge fan of yours. I was like, shut the fuck up. I was trying to be like really normal. She's absolutely lovely to work with though, and then she was very patient, very meticulous and detail oriented, and yeah, she was really willing to put in a lot of extra time because there was I was staying after to practice for this like a lot. I was putting in as many extra hours as I could. And yeah, I don't know. Suzy was there with me in the late hours of the day. So I was really thankful for her sticking it out and getting up early and staying late. Nah, I was never alone at the practice studio because she stayed with me and that made me really happy. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day your Kamiyoshi will be your choreographer and be really nice to you. And it was really embarrassing. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah. World of Lia's choreography is really exhausting to do. I feel like it's not at the point where I want it to be yet in terms of like sharpness. So I'll keep practicing and I'll keep performing it and it'll get better and better and better. But maybe one day you guys are gonna get tired of hearing World of Lia performed at 3D concerts. So well, I don't have anything to say about that right now. I don't know if anyone picked up, but I was also doing the bee's knees in the Origins concert on day 1. There was a time I was doing the bee's knees from Final Fantasy 14. You know, it's my my goal to always add in a Final Fantasy reference to every performance I do, and that was that one. Yes, the other days it was a bit very idol heavy in the day 1 concert, right? I have a picture of the day 1 concert as well. So the day 1 concert grand passage was me, Tenma, Iori, Nasa, and Michiru all together. Pippa too. Yes, Pippa. Urka and Pippa were in the day 2 concert. The day 1 set list was stacked for no reason. When Sakana came and he told us about the concerts that were happening, there was a lot of people there. There was a lot of people in the day 1 concert. But he told me that for the day one concert, he wanted it to be more of an idol feeling. So the idea was that the Bon Voyage concert was more of a we had like our expert singers in the Bon Voyage concert to give like a very emotional, heartfelt experience. And then day one concert was like the most idol experience. So it was a very dance heavy concert. We had a lot of choreography to learn for this day. And we had some really intense practices to go for. Yeah, the practices for this were very, very grueling, I think. But yeah, it was so worth it in the end. I was really excited that we had the opportunity to get a full choreographed number for One Step March. That felt like a dream come true for me. I remember when we got the choreography for One Step March and I opened it for the first time, I cried. Because it felt like we were real idols, and it was like, you know, seeing our formations and the choreography was so expert idol. Yeah, it was I don't think I can say who it was choreographed by, but it was also choreographed by someone that I look up to a lot. And I remember seeing the credits on that, and staff told us, and I was just shell-shocked the amount of people we got to work with for this, and like the overall experience of it all. I've never felt more like an idol, I guess. You know, I've done 3D performances and stuff, and it's been a wonderful opportunity, but I don't think it like fully set in until now that like this is my life and I am an idol thanks to you guys, and my life dream gets to be realized, and yeah, I get to live my dreams, you know. Not everyone is lucky enough to, how do I say it? Because, you know, like when you're a kid, everybody has like a crazy dream when they're a kid, right? I want to grow up and I want to be an astronaut, or I want to be like a this or that, or but then people are like, it's pretty unrealistic, you know. You might have to give up on it. Not everybody can be an astronaut and go to the moon, and not everybody can like become a princess, you know. That's like one that you always hear, you know. But you know, for me it was, I wanted to be an idol ever since I was a kid. Ever since I was little, I've always wanted to be an idol. And somehow, some way, no matter what happened, all roads have led to this, and I am in such a fortunate position, right? But it's not because like of my own hard work necessarily, and it's not necessarily because like, you know, of my perseverance, because I give up on things quite easy. But it's because I've got like a really nice community behind me that supports me in everything that I do. And I think that that's the only reason why I was able to make it this far. And the only reason why we were able to have this at all. You know, I constantly think like, what would it be like if I graduated, or if I had actually like taken the chance to like go to school and stuff. And it's like, well, I probably wouldn't be as happy as I am now. So yeah, it was you did have to do it yourself. Well, can I not be thankful to you guys? Could you stop being an asshole for 2 seconds? I'd be kicking myself. I know, I'd be kicking myself. I'd be so sad. Right? I don't know. Or like, who knows what would have happened. So yeah, take some credit, please, Leah. Oh my god. I don't want to take the credit for this. This wasn't on me. No, I don't wanna. No, I don't wanna. No. Yeah, I don't know. I just this was yeah, you make it your own. Then can I take the credit? Yep. Yep, it was all you. Thank you. Yeah, but none of us could have started without me, you know, and I think that like that weight of like carrying that like leader thing has really I don't know. It's still big shoes to put on, but they're not like no one came before me, right? And no one really showed me the ropes on how to do any of this, but I had to figure it all out on my own, and I wanted to be more of a leader to the girls throughout this entire process and do the most that I could. And I think that overall I did a pretty good job. So I'll allow myself to pat myself on the back for that. I think that I did a good job, and I raised a good group of kids. And my cute kohai, I think that they're all pretty great. Yeah, it was very rewarding seeing the day 2 concert, which was mostly you know, kohai in the day 2 concert. And that was really nice to see how far even like the kohai have come. And it makes me really excited to see when the next girls can join us on stage. I was actually so sad that Euphoria couldn't be there, because I really wanted Euphoria and Kaleido. The timing wise, Quest and Saga, maybe not. You know, they're pretty recent, but Euphoria and Kaleido I definitely thought would be there. But unfortunately, the timing of everything just didn't work out. So, next time, yes, next time for sure. But yeah, unfortunately, this time yeah, and it's understandable. I know. I need Amy 3D. I need Amy on that stage so badly. There are so many times when planning this, I wanted to reach out to Amy and say something and be like, oh, let's do this, or like, let's plan for this. But I was like, oh, fuck, she doesn't have 3D yet. Fuck. Next FaceCon. I know. It's too many 3D models. It's too many girls. It's too many of us now. I know. I want to see Saga make an appearance in some way. I think by the next FaceCon, all of us will probably be able to be on stage together. I think by the next FaceCon, if it happens again. Okay, again, right now we don't know if it will happen. Do you think having longer concerts could work, like 2 hours? I don't know anyone that really wants to sit through like more than 2 hours of a concert, so I think it might be a 3-day type of thing. Yeah, instead of longer concerts, it might just be 3 separate concerts. Yeah, I would. Well, personally, I would too, but personally, I would. But you know. Have you tried having 24-hour concert? No, I don't want to do that. I know the crowd was hyped the entire way. Yeah, I mean, technically, we did have like 3 concerts already because of the Origins one. Now the Origins one was really hard to watch. We all watched it together the entire time. And I think that like the memories we made together on the trip were like completely irreplaceable, and seeing like everybody get to experience a little bit of like what we had been working on was like crazy. Yes, we have a new song that we debuted for our concert, the Origins concert, Fifth Orbit. Did you guys like it? Did you guys like the new song? Was it okay? It was metal as fuck. Yeah, when is the Origins EP? Well, I don't know when the Origins EP will come out, but that song is our anniversary song that will come out while we are doing all of our anniversary celebrations this week, which you guys know we have anniversary outfits that we're revealing. Yes? Right? Right? Pay to sin. Yeah, winners of life is pay to sin. Yeah. New outfits. I put up the waiting room already, but in case you haven't seen. Ta-da! Yay! We've been working on this non-stop for a very, very, very long time. I think like there was a while ago that I mentioned that like we had a meeting with staff that I put together this big PowerPoint for, and I cried and I was so anxious about it, and then in the end Sakuna was like, "Oh yeah, sure." That was for this project. One wing. One wing. What? Me? Me and one wing? Is that one wing? I don't know. That's I don't know. What do you guys think that is? I just where have I seen that before? Well, let's take another look at it actually. Let me not click that. Dear God. Okay. Let's take a closer look at this here outfit that we are debuting this weekend. So, preemptively, I want to say that for our reveals this weekend, it would mean a lot to us if you use these silhouettes to give your outfit predictions. It will play a part of the story that we want to tell for our debut this weekend. I'll post this on Twitter so that you guys can help out a little bit. But yeah, do you have Mako eyes? Mako eyes? Oh, whoa. I don't know. Do I have Mako eyes? I thought my eyes were Lia eyes. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, you could just use the Rinkaku tag. Yes, for the outfit predictions. Just go ahead and put it in the regular art tag. I'll find it. Yes, I will comb through and I will find it. Is it 7 Deadly Sins motif? I don't know. What if this is actually Herbie? Herbie's theme is kind of crazy. Soldier, Leah. Hello, Leah-san, cute. Thank you. Hermes, Cloud, Sephiroth. Why do you guys think it's Final Fantasy theme? That'd be weird. Already guessed it correctly. Thoughts on your sin being pride? We picked our sins. We all picked. Well, we agreed on the theme. We had a bunch of different themes we were going between. I think it was Michiru actually that suggested the sins, the deadly sins. So if you watched the concert, then you know that each of us have a sin that we already got assigned to. Why pride? It felt fitting, I think. For this project, I actually spent a lot of time researching about like the deadly sins and like what exactly they were. I kind of got really into like the lots of different parts about it and like reading about it. So yeah, after all of it, I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. I did not write the lore all by myself. No. When you made a small... I did not make a small penis joke. Thank you very much. You got into lust, didn't you? No! Dude, everybody knows what the sins are. Okay? Sloth is Nasa. Yeah. I'm not gonna say who each sin was because, yeah, I don't wanna spoil it if you didn't watch the concert. But yeah, we already revealed it, technically. Tenma is Wrath. Yes, Tenma is Wrath. Nasa is Sloth. Leah is Pride. Who else? Who? They literally said it on the concert. Yeah, thank you. I don't... Urka is Lust. Yeah. Michiru is gluttony. Michiru is gluttony. I'm the 8th deadly sin, actually. Chud. This is true. Yeah. Yeah, everyone is lost. Well, not Michiru. Michiru would kill you if you said that. Yeah, we... Oh my gosh. When we were doing the Origins concert, the 5th Orbit... So, okay. The set list, we all kind of worked out, you know, together overall. Origins EN, we kind of organized our own section of it. Then Midari, we gave them their own, you know, they had their own free reign of doing whatever they wanted. And then we were like, okay, well, we're gonna do 2 group songs. And then we have our original. We're like, okay, what should we do for our other group song? And we were gonna do Hikaru Nara, which was a song we sang for our anniversary a while back. We thought about it, but it kind of became a point where like the choreography undertaking, because all of us had choreography, and all of us had to, you know, learn 2 concerts worth of choreography on top of that. So it was kind of difficult. We were like, okay, well, what if instead of doing Hikaru Nara, we just did like a silly like Origins, you know, goofy part. And we're like, okay, that'll be nice. So we had the red light, green light, and then we were trying to think of what to do for the last song. And Adavana Necromancy. We released a cover for this a couple of years ago for our anniversary, and up until now, I would say like that's like a project that I have a lot of pride and like personal investment in, because it was like a dream of mine to have Origins sing it all together. And you know, I was the one that went through and did all of like the line divisions and the pitch for like the concept and everything. And so, you know, seeing everything that came out of the anniversary that year, I had a lot of pride in, and I felt very proud of. And I pushed really hard, probably a little too aggressively, but yeah, I pushed really hard for us to do Adavana Necromancy at the Origins concert. And so being able to perform that with all 7 of us, you know, there was a period of time when I felt really bad because I was like very unbudging, very insistent. I was like, no, we have to do this. I'm not gonna budge on it. Please just say yes. Please let this happen, guys. And yeah, I don't know. I was really happy to see it all come together. And I want to say that Pippa especially worked really hard for the concert. You know, she's not someone that feels comfortable going the whole 10 yards for the idol stuff. You know, Pippa will sit here and say, no, I'm not an idol. No, I can't dance. No, blah, blah, blah. She worked her ass off on everything. And she did amazing. She did so fucking good. Yeah. I know, I got a spank her on the butt, which is awesome. She's a mega idol. Exactly. She's been complaining on her streams for like 2 months. Well, she needs to shut the fuck up. Dude, fuck you, Pippa. I love you so much, girl. Fuck you. The Sakana game was her idea. Well, it was kind of like we were trying to figure out what else to do because we weren't gonna push Pippa too hard with all the choreography. Yeah, and it worked out. She's so funny during practice. She was really struggling with the choreography, learning the formations. It was probably the hardest part, I think, was the formations for our songs were really difficult. And Pippa's cracking me the fuck up when we were practicing because she would like be in the completely like nobody even know how she would end up on the other side of the stage. We would like be practicing and Pippa would like walk through the middle and be like all the way somewhere else. We're like, Pippa, what are you doing? And she was like, I don't know where to go. We're like, okay. So it was a lot of yeah, she's like the fall. She's so fucking funny, man. It was awesome. It was awesome. She's a little lost rabbit, but she pulled through. She really did. The day of the recording, she locked in so hard. Practices beyond. This is not me being like, yeah, Pippa's not. No, because Pippa fucking blew me away with how great she actually is. She just doesn't believe in herself that much, but she's so good. Seriously. Like, watching us all do the dance together, I hope she has a lot of pride in her work that she put in, because that's a mega idol right there. She's really good. She did have foot stickers on the floor. we gave her so much tape on the floor and so many foot stickers, and the entire day that we were doing the recordings, we were yelling out exactly where to go. We're like, Pippa, behind us! Pippa, come to the front! Like, in the middle of the song. You're like, Pippa, you're in the front! Pippa, go to the back! Pippa! Okay, now we're in the formation! But it made it so much more fun for all of us, too. And I think that, like, yeah, it made, like, the pressure of everything was so much less, because we were having so much fun with it. She loved that. She was so happy. She's like, you could just yell at me whenever. We're like, okay, we'll do it. She's so awesome, man. I love her so much. She's so good. I want more Pippa 3D. She's so good. Please make sure you guys go tell her that she did a good job. Yeah, those are the moments. Literally giving raid callouts in the middle of a concert. Like, actually, though. It's so good. Yeah. Things worked out behind the scenes. It was really difficult, but we pulled through. And I don't know. We made it happen. And yeah, FaceCon was such a big success. It was such a good weekend, man. Concerts are obviously the highlight of it, but I think that right up on top of the concerts and being able to show you guys like our thank you letter to the fans, just being able to like interact with you guys in real time was awesome. And yeah, we don't really have that opportunity too much, so it's always a real big treat whenever we can say thanks in person. And yeah, I know I felt bad the robot stream, the Wi-Fi was so bad and staff was working so hard to make sure it worked out, but I mean, it can only happen, you know, only so much can happen. I wish we could have a blooper reel. That would have been so good. Oh, my neck, ow. That's like 3 days worth of stress just gone. Oh my god. And one day the con robots will work, and bloopers would be great. I would love to have a bloopers reel. There are so many good bloopers, especially with like the red light green light game, the Sakana game. I'm trying to think what else had some pretty good bloopers. Ember's entire opening MC for the Grand Passage was also really good. That was also really good for the bloopers. She How many times did you guys have to re-record it? The recording process for these concerts was actually different than we've ever done in the past. So usually like when we record the concerts, we'll do like one section and then we'll stop, and then we'll do like so we'll break it down like MC and then we'll stop. And then if we have to retake the MC, then we'll at least like not have anything after that, and we'll just like do the MC over and over and over and over. And then we get it right, and then we move on to the first song, and then the first song we do over and over and over. But we wanted to keep this, especially because there were so many of us performing, we wanted to keep this as like real time as possible. So, oh god, I hit a button, I'm so sorry. So we actually were doing these like from like the start of the concert all the way through. My, like, for example, my part of Grand Passage, it was, One Step March, the MC, and my solo all in one take. Yeah. And that was, you know, the end of my set, but at least for, like, my own take, because I didn't have anything after that, it was One Step March, and the MC and my solo all the way through without stopping. And then if I messed up, we would have to like if I messed up in my solo, then everybody was gonna have to retake one step march all the way from the beginning. And that was really scary. But yeah, I mean I pulled it together, I think. Yeah, oh my god. It was yeah, we were white. Yeah. And for this concert too, it was a lot more moving parts than we've ever had. So there was like basically practicing to do it live. Yeah, it was very crazy to do. But I think I liked it more like that than I've liked doing the previous stuff. And it feels so much more like, I don't know, my dream still one day is I want to more now than ever, right? But well, I mean, I kind of did with I've already done this actually, so I guess. But no, it's a little different having like a crowd, I guess. I want to do a real-time concert one day. That's like my #1 dream. And I kind of did for my 3D debut. But like a full concert, I think is my next like goal, my next dream. And that's probably not possible because they're very expensive and then the equipment is so hard. Yeah, I did it with my 3D debut. It's a little bit different, but you know, so real time would be tough. But that's what I want to do because I don't know. There's something so crazy about like just all the way through, you know, and getting to experience that like with these concerts. I was like, damn, this is really hard. I was training cardio for this on top of everything for like a couple of months before we went out to do like all of our filmings and practices. I would go for runs in the morning to practice for it, and thank fuck that I did, or else I would have been dying when they hit me with the all right, Lia, you're up. But yeah, oh my gosh, it was so worth it. Yeah, they're hard to make even on. I've heard Suisei talk about it a couple of times before and how difficult it is. So I don't know if it's even difficult for, you know, Suisei, then maybe it's really not possible for me. But it is a dream we can work towards. Yeah. Literally saw you do ballet and dance with Mint in 3D and you did it live. This is true, but it's still a little different because like we had the downtime, right? There was like MC downtime. That was the difference. But like I want like a concert. No MC downtime. Like a concert. Yeah. You know, crunch the numbers and see how it looks. It looks expensive. But yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe my next con it will be possible, or maybe not. But a dream is good to have, and I can't sit here and say that, you know, the dreams are impossible because look at what we just did. I know the tech becomes more affordable, and that's pretty crazy. Are Lia and Rie duo live? What a thought. I know. I wanna dance again already. I wanna perform again. It's been kind of like I just want to get back out there. I want to do it again. I don't know when the next time I'll be able to do it is, but I don't know. I'm so motivated now to do so much more. Yeah, it only took forever, but yeah, the energy that you guys have watching us perform is always super contagious, and it's like a really healthy cycle. I think that, like, you know, you guys give us a lot of energy in the concerts that we work for, so then we do another concert again because the energy that you guys give us is great, and then you give us great energy again, so then we do another concert, and it just starts this like infinite cycle. It's pretty great. Given how tough this one was, do you think it would prevent annual FaZeCon? I don't know if FaZeCon would be able to become an annual thing. I think it depends on if we can all keep growing together as a company. I believe that we can do it. I believe that it's possible, but we've gotta keep growing a lot. You know, twice a year. No. Next FaZeCon in Japan. I would really like to do more events in Japan as well. I think I got to meet some of the overseas bros with the meet and greet to Urka, and and everyone over there is super sweet, and it was a very big turnout, despite Urka and I not being JP at all, which was super awesome. Yeah, it does take a year to plan. It does. Well, in FaZeCon's case, I mean, 2022. You know, this was almost held in LA. It was almost held in LA in a like 2-room hotel lobby. That was our first pitch idea, was like the LAX something like LAX venue or something. Yeah, hell nah. Hell nah. Thank God it wasn't. Nightmare fuel. It almost could have been held in LA. But it wasn't. It wasn't. I know. I hope that the area was good. I know everybody was pretty familiar if they had gone to Off-Kai with the area that we held it in already. So that was pretty nice, but I think the World Cup was there too. Not the Sakana idea. Well, thank God that he got the idea to not do it. Yeah. The area is good, but the food is not a close walk. And the food, there was an In-N-Out nearby though. That was pretty good. Yeah, like VTuber Hollowed Grounds now. It's hosted Off-Kai. It's hosted FaZeCon. And I wonder what else it'll host. I don't know. Yeah, the atrium was a nice place to hang in. I like the venue. I really like that hotel. The atrium is so pretty too. I like the way the sun comes through on the roof and how open it is. Yeah, I'll never forget at the first Off-Kai, there was like or not the first Off-Kai. This was like 2 years ago. We had coffee there, and I was talking with someone of you. No one knew it was me, but we were talking about Mahjong Seoul because there was like Mahjong tables, and somebody was like talking to me about Mahjong, and I was like, oh wow, that sounds awesome. And they're like, yeah, you know, like this company, like, you know, they had like a Mahjong thing, and that was me, and I was like, yeah. Wow, that's so cool. Wow, tell me more about it. I was the guy in the picture, and I was like, yeah, wow. I saw the Face Connect Mahjong set. It was so cool. Everything in her power to not spill the beans. I couldn't. I was just like glancing over like my own face, and I'm like, wow, Mahjong, huh? Mahjong and Face Connect, huh? Wow. That's so interesting. It could be you. I know. You could be Lia, man. Lia could be you. Lia could be anyone. You never know. I can't believe I was the tiles. Almost yelling out, I'm Lia! I'm Lia! One fear. Maybe two fear. Yeah, I don't think I could play Mahjong analog. I need electric help. I don't understand how to play Mahjong IRL at all. Has Fishman said anything about selling the FaZe Mahjong sets? I didn't even know that they were a thing until I saw pictures of them online. So I don't know at all if they will be sold or not. But I know having a Mahjong set for FaZe has been a goal of ours for a really long time. I know we're just not Chinese enough. I want to learn one day. I want to learn really bad. Let me see. What else do I have? I want to... This was... For those watching at home, this was the merchandise, by the way, that I was talking about, that I wanted really bad. I already mentioned it, but now I want to show the puppet because I'm thinking about it again. Yeah, this was This was the thing that on stream the other day, I was like, yeah, there's this merch that I really want everyone to get, and it's so cool, and I love it so much, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this is it. This was the emphasis on was. Yeah, it's emphasis on was. You guys sold it out. Thank you. But also, I'm sad because I want. Whose idea was the puppets? I don't know. We woke up one day and we had a meeting and they showed us like the whole merch menu and they were like, "Yup, puppets. Yup, hoppies and acrylics and all of this." And they were like, "If you have any like things you want changed, let us know right now because this is gonna be final." And I was like, "Oh my god, it's a Lia Nui. No way, official Lia Nui." And I was geeked. I was geeked out of my gourd. I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. So for months I've been like, yeah, like are they gonna be sold at the con or is it like a pre-order thing? And they're like, no, it's gonna be sold at the con. I was like, any chance I could get one early? And they're like, no. And I was like, oh, I'll just ask again in a couple of days. It looks just like my Ato puppet that I have on my desk. They match. There's a couple Leocons going around that had the Ato and the Lia, so I got to see. They're a very cute match. It makes me excited. I love them! They're so cute! Ugh. Lia Nui sold out as well. How do I wear the Leocon plushies? Did you guys manage to get the Leocon plushies? We had the big Leocons for sale. I had some people walk up with them in like baby carriers. Nah. I kept the Aisho plushie in a cage and the Lia plushie in a jar. I didn't want to know that, but thanks, I guess. Yeah, I couldn't buy them. No! Oh my god. Maybe someone's reselling it. Actually, wait, I want to check. Is anybody selling FazeCon merch? Should I kill you? FazeCon. Phase Connect. Phase Connect. I don't think this is... I don't think this is from FazeCon. No, it doesn't look like it. What do you mean we have stuff for sale on eBay? Who do we think we are? A stuck-up fucking company, bro. Thinks that they're allowed to sell stuff on eBay because they're like, what? Like, everybody knows who they are? Dude, shut the fuck up. $1 bazillion double dollars for the Leocon plushie! Yay! Good news, I guess. It was sold out for like the first 300. What? That's crazy. That's fucking crazy, man. Do you find it weird you have stuff on eBay all the time? All the time, man. It's so weird. Weirdest thing I'm still not over is when I go to a convention and I am in the artist alley of a convention and I'm at their table and then they have Lia stuff at their table and I'm like... Well, anyways. Yeah, and being in a TCG and there's a lot of weird stuff. It's almost like they're selling your soul. I know. I go up to a con and there's like a Lia keychain and I'm like, that's a nice keychain you got there. Interesting, bro. It's almost like I'm a real idol. I know. Of course I know Lia. It's me. It's me. Disgusting. I know. Who would do that? Fucking nasty. I know, my Baby No Money grift. It's the game. I'm grifting off of Baby No Money. Thank you for making me popular. Thank you for making Phase Connect the group that it is today, Baby No Money. We would not be everybody, a round of applause to Baby No Money for making FazeCon a massive success. Let's go! Oh, well, pass. I'll pass. I don't know about that one. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say about the weekend. I kind of got all this happy stuff off of my chest. I could just keep sitting here and saying that I'm thankful because I'm slowly interacting with everyone's tweets. It's been a bit overwhelming, but I'm going through everyone's tweets and trying to catch up on things. So if I'm missing anyone's posts that they're tagging me in and stuff, just please give me a little bit of time, and I'll check it out. I've been going crazy looking at everything, and every time I open Twitter, I get really emotional. And I just oh, CC says there are plans to release the panels from FazeCon for people that missed it and wanted to watch them. So if you want updates on the panel VODs, we will post information about them on the official FazeConnect Twitter in the next couple of days. So maybe a little bit of a fun announcement for you guys that are anticipating. Yeah, Origins, we did a telephone. We did a telephone panel. Yay. As you see about the San Japan and Vexpo concerts. The San Japan and Vexpo concerts we're going to be releasing someday. I don't know why we haven't. We were talking about releasing them, and then we had to stop. All of the behind the scenes projects, everything we've been working on, just had to come to a halt entirely for FazeCon. Now that FazeCon is over, I will write this down in my big notebook of stuff to take care of this week. Let me put this. Vexpo. Oh, my pen is dead. Stupid hotel pen. Oh my god. Vexpo. San Japan status. Okay. I will figure it out. I think there was something with the perms for the songs that we performed that we can't release the footage of, or something like that. I don't know what happened, but I know that there was some perms that we were trying to work out with those concert VODs, and that's why we have it. They're not lost media. I have them on my computer. They're not lost media, but I don't know. Yeah, so the perms are so fucking annoying, man, when it comes to this stuff. I had no idea that when it comes to like concerts like this, like if you want to do like an American English song, the perms are really tough to get. So that's why most talents will do Japanese songs at concerts, because the perms are a lot easier, which is really interesting because you would think it would be the other way around. But perms for certain Japanese songs, just because you have perms for the performing it doesn't mean you have perms for posting it later. So I don't know. It's interesting, but it's evil, and you have to there's this whole spreadsheet you have to look at for stuff like this. And how did you get the Backstreet Boys? Well, I said perms are annoying. I didn't say perms are impossible, right? And for FazeCon, I mean, we had to go all out for you guys, right? So you know, well, some strings we can pull, some we can't. I was wondering about that. Anonymous leaker with ID not Lia posting a video. I would never leak anything. The ultimate jump scare. I hope you guys liked it. It was really fun. Yeah. We were really excited about that. He opened with a bang. And then day 2 even opened with a bang too. All our concerts were bangers. Ugh. But yeah, at least for stuff coming up. Okay, well, I can tell you guys a couple of things about stuff to expect from FazeConnect in next couple of months. We made some announcements at the con, right? Alias will be having their anniversary next month. Pippa has something that she'll be revealing finally next month. We have a summer event scheduled as well for the summer. Origins, we have our anniversary this week. We also have the company anniversary that we'll be celebrating this week. And then for Lia, so I mentioned like a while back that once FazeCon started, it was gonna be the start of some really different stuff for me. And I was going to have a bunch of like announcements and stuff, right? There would be a lot of different things coming to the Lia channel. So my first announcement I have for you guys in regards to Lia is I will be away in a couple of weeks. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm going to be leaving for something in a couple of weeks, like 2 weeks. And I'm gonna be gone for like a couple of weeks. It's solely over. It's solely over. No, not you guys are crying, and I think it's funnier than shit. It is the funniest fucking thing I've ever said in my life because it's gonna look like a vacation, and I'm gonna do everything I can to make it look like a vacation. I better have a good excuse. I promise you, the reason I'm leaving will be the best announcement I could ever make. I promise you, the reason why I'm leaving is the biggest, most like exciting reason you could think of as a VTuber fan and VTuber myself. The most incredible thing I could announce, whatever you think it might be, that problem, except for being pregnant. That is what it is. I'm not confirming what you think it is, but yes, but yeah, it'll look like a vacation. It's not a vacation. But yes, I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy 14 off stream for 2 weeks, and I'm gonna come back and be like, hey guys, got my DMU clear. How's it going? Yeah. 14. I was just gonna say, yeah, I'm taking 2 weeks off to raid. Yeah, I'm gonna be going to Japan to raid in Final Fantasy 14 on shitty ping, and then I'm gonna come back in 2 weeks, and yeah. But Evercold isn't out yet. Oh, well, that's awkward. Ooh, awkward. Ooh, you should have just said that to begin with. Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, I'm gonna be away for a reason. But this time, I will be streaming while I'm gone. So don't worry too much about it. I'll be gone for a couple days, and then I'll pick up back streaming again. So I will be streaming while I'm traveling this time for a great reason. They would never expect the reason, but yeah, sorry. I just wanted to be an asshole for a second. My bad. Sorry, I just wanted to be an asshole and make everyone upset for a second. You know, I was being too nice. I had to. Yeah, Lia and Rie both on breaks. Ooh, I know. Lia and Rie both on breaks. Ooh, that's rough. That's awkward. Ooh, awkward. Ooh, those are my rent lowering shots so that someone can go back and be like, stupid Lia, she never does anything. So yeah, but. I mean, I don't know. And then when I come back in July, yeah, when I come back from this trip in July, I will have a lot of stuff to announce and to talk about. But yeah, my announcement preemptively is that I'm gonna be on a break, starting from like well, it's like not even 2 weeks from now. No, like less than 2 weeks from now. Starting from then, and then I come back in July. Yeah, question mark? You're leaving us during your... Well, I'm not leaving. I'm leaving at like the end of Pride Month. So unfortunately, I won't be able to see like all of Pride Month through with you guys. But I think like you'll have an okay time being gay on your own for a couple of days. Yeah. I know. Please bring back souvenirs. Oh, I'm gonna bring back a souvenir, all right. Yeah. I'll bring something back, all right. Yeah. She hates... Well, no. Well, no. It feels like you're hyping us up for something big. Yes. Yeah, it is something big. I want you guys to be on the edge of your seats for a long time. Yeah. A big posting king. What that mean? I want you guys to be excited about it for a long time, because I've been excited about it for like 6 months now. And then I'll have a new story to tell you guys about the FaceCon filmings that I can't tell you right now. There's still so much stuff that I left out that I haven't been able to tell you. So, I wonder what that is. Oh, that's crazy. What the fuck happened on that Japan trip, Leo? I don't want it to... It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. I wonder if it's birthday related. Oh boy! Could you imagine? Oh boy! Will you be back for the 4th of July? No, I will not. I know I'm not spoiling you. What I can say is that I do have some music covers and such coming out in the next... Well, yeah. Covers and maybe a song that you guys really like that isn't a cover that you really wanted to hear for a long time on streaming services. Maybe that'll come out in pretty... Maybe that's... Well, that's... Ooh, that's weird. Ooh. Well, nothing else to say about that. Ooh, nothing else to say about that. Damn. World of Lia? No, fuck no. Please, Lia, I need this now. Well, all I can say is stay tuned. This is not the week for these type of announcements. It's the week that I can edge you for these type of announcements. But I want everybody's focus to be on the anniversary for this week. So no, I will not be making any of these announcements proper this week. Yeah, don't worry about it. We have the anniversary, and I'm getting a new outfit this week. Isn't that awesome? Yay! I'm getting matching outfits with my gen mates. Ooh, how long do I need to stay? I think end of August. Maybe. Or not. Maybe longer. You guys would be proud of me. I stopped being a little crybaby bitch this year, and I did stuff. I did actual stuff this year instead of being a little crybaby bitch. What's my favorite Iori story from the trip? Oh god, my favorite Iori story from the trip. Like a Iori is a nice girl, or like Iori like sexually harasses us sometimes if we lower our guards around her. Because she does that, but also she's really nice, and she was worried I was gonna oversleep one of the days because I stayed at the studio really late and had to wake up for like our rehearsal in the morning, so I only got like 3 hours of sleep. And she was like super sweet. She like stayed outside on my door to make sure I got up, and I was like, that's so nice. But yeah, she like also like low-key like sexually harasses us, but like I don't know if I can say that because I kind of like it. Well, okay, anyways, schedule time. I do have a schedule for this week. Yes. It has Final Fantasy 14 on it. Let me live my life, okay? Damn, bitch. Alright, let's see. Ba 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 ba. We've got. Oh God, what do we have? Boo! Ah, fuck off. We've got. Well, I was gonna do something for the World Cup today, but then I was like, why am I not talking about FaZeCon? Am I fucking stupid? So then I'm talking about FaZeCon. Tomorrow, though, we're gonna have a community day in Final Fantasy 14, and we're gonna do some stuff all together. And if you don't want to be there, then fine, fuck you, man. On Wednesday, I have nothing. I'm taking the day off. But on Thursday, I'm playing Fortnite with a very special guest. Do we think we know who the special Fortnite guest can be? Well, I've never collabed with this person before. But I don't play that game. I've never collabed with this person before. But yeah, it might be well, the ice cream man, my ice cream machine. Are they in the company? No. This is kind of weird. Who could I be doing a Fortnite collaboration with so early in the morning too? Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's take a look. Who could the mysterious Fortnite guest be? So, so I'm going to be playing Fortnite with my very special best friend Isopod. We've never collabed together before, but yeah, I hope you guys like her and you guys can treat her kindly. Yeah. Why is Jax in it? Because we are Jack's sister wives, and there is nobody that I wanted to experience being sister wives in Fortnite with other than my very dear, very sweet best friend Isopod. So yeah, I hope you guys can be excited for the collaboration. Yeah, I like I said, I've never collabed with her before, so this is kind of a big deal. Yeah, we've never even talked before. That's so, I don't even know her. What? That's so weird. I'm playing Fortnite and jaxing off with my best friend. Yeah, if you guys don't know Isopod, she drew my profile picture on Twitter. She's a very talented artist, and she's extremely sweet. And she doesn't stream though. So, yeah, might not have really seen her around. She does cosplay, though. She's very cute. I think you guys should go check her out, because she's pretty great. But, yeah, I mean, she doesn't stream. We've never, ever collabed before, so... And then, that same day is the Persona 4 live stream. So, we're going to watch the Persona 4 live stream together in the evening. And then on Friday, we have another double stream. I have my outfit debut, and then it's also the day that the Digital Circus episode comes out, and I thought it would be really fun to do a viewing party for members. We can watch episode 8 and 9, right? So we'll have episode 8 and 9 viewing for the members only on Friday. If you've already seen it, then yeah, I've already seen it too. But I want to watch it with you guys. I want us all to talk about it. I think it'd be fun. I might say something in the chat and see if any of the other girls want to come by. So we're not 6 and 7 because they're not. Well, no, I mean 7 was pretty. Well, anyways, this might need to be 18 up. These back-to-back Digital Circus streams might need to be 18 up. I cannot promise that I can control my bone. And then on Saturday, after the outfit relays, I'm gonna have a... Do you guys remember, like, back in the day when we debuted, we used to have, like, this Phase Connect Origins. Well, this is before we were Origins. They're just Gen 1. But we had this, like, scrapbook diary thing that we would do where we would, like, exchange it with each other. Right? This was, like, years ago. It only lasted, like, a week. We gave up on it after, like, a week. So, we're gonna bring that back for the first time in 5 years. And we're gonna kind of reminisce on the past 5 years and yeah, make a scrapbook again for the first time. I don't think it'll get passed down to the other girls, but at least we can have a fitting, the heroic conclusion to the scrapbook project after all of these years. Yeah. I'll see if I can dig up the old assets from it and maybe find like the old office like assets and stuff. That'd be fun, but I make no promises, but I'll do my best to find them. They're kind of lost media to us. And then on Sunday, we have the Origins Anniversary collab, where we'll all be showing off our outfits together and talking about 5 years and playing games. So, yeah, that's what we've got going on for this week. Will I add a Shillelagh skin to the scrapbook? Probably not. I don't know. Probably not. But, I mean, it is something to consider. I don't know if I like it, but it is something to consider. It's a goated week. Okay, I'm glad. I was really nervous you guys wouldn't like the schedule because I put 14 on it. I was like, oh, they're gonna kill me, but I have to. Please understand, our weekly 14 streams will continue until morale approves, or until somebody walks up to me at a con and is like, Leah, my dog got scurvy because you won't stop playing 14. And I'll be like, that's really not my problem. It makes for good background. Yay! Stop being Benhera. No! No! 14 is great! Yay! Final Fantasy! Woohoo! 1 day of 14 is fine. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My benevolent keeper. Thank you for allowing me a morsel of 14 streams. I appreciate it. Please, guys, this is my 14 streams are what keeps me from killing myself. So can we please be nice whenever I stream it? Thanks, that'd mean a lot. That would actually mean a lot to me if like I was allowed one Final Fantasy 14 stream a week, so then I don't kill myself. You're testing our patience though. That's kind of not my problem. I'm about to give you guys like the Lia Renaissance. Am I allowed this? If I can promise to release the song covers that have been in my backlog and I release World of Lia, can I please be allowed 114 stream a week? Is that like a fair trade-off? Or do you need something else? Yes. Yeah. I need this, please. I need this. My cane is kind of broken and I live in a hotel. Sure, I guess. Fine, if I must. I'm asking for a lot. Hey, bitch, I'm giving you stuff. What else do you want from me? Okay, what could I do to make this okay? Here, actually, I know. If I can promise no wait, how do I say this? If I can get one Final Fantasy 14 stream a week, then but it has to be on Twitch. Oh. No, hold on. If I can get one Final Fantasy 14 stream a week, then I'll leak something else to you. If you can agree, then I will leak something else. And then we can call it even. And so like, so long as you guys are okay with like allowing me this, then you have to make it 2 streams. Well, no, I don't want to make it 2. I'm only asking for 1. Deal. You're gonna leak anyway. Oh, well then you don't want to see anything. Okay, sorry about the Twitch thing. Throw on a bean burrito and you got yourself a deal. Okay, so okay. You can probably convince a bud. Oh, okay. So if I can get one Final Fantasy 14 stream a week, I promise I will release the covers that are in my backlog. I will release World of Lia. I will, well, you're already gonna see this in the next couple of days. But then, oh, what the fuck happened here? Hold on. I was so. Whoa. Hold on a moment. Something went wrong. I was gonna leak, and then now I can't. That's awkward. Hold on, I got this. Or maybe I don't. Leak blocked. Actually, it's okay. I know what I'll do. I'll just make it real small. Okay. I'll release the covers in my backlog, and then I'll oh yeah, there you go. And then I'll release World of Lia, and then I'll go and I'll do something real special for you guys, and then I will just you hate us and we watch what Lia decides, and then how about I'll also do streams that you guys like, and maybe give you guys something else. No, yes. No, yes. Yes, no. Lia, what the fuck? What? Oh, so we don't like it. We don't like it now. Okay. Wait. We didn't want that. That's really awkward. Okay. That's awkward. Ooh, the mixed response. The crowd is really mild right now. Ooh. No, we like it. Oh, do we like it though? Did you see it? Did you see it? Bring it back. So like, can we agree that like maybe this, maybe that, maybe music, maybe this, maybe that, then we'll like, then 114 stream a week is okay? Maybe? Or no, say, we can discuss this in about 5 minutes. I'm taking that away from you. We can put a pin in it. Ooh, okay. For this even, oh, wow. Throw in opening up the Strait of Hormuz, and is it? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Why is the shadow bald? Ha! Oh. Why do you need Final Fantasy 14 to do your job? Because sometimes, like, do you know what it's like having, like, blue balls? Wait, no, sorry. Sorry. Hey guys, so we just had, like, the biggest event ever for the company a couple of days ago. And that was a really awesome opportunity because... Will there be a Lia stream for Father's Day? Oh, I don't celebrate. Sorry. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, sorry. I won't do a stream for Father's Day, like, for myself, but, like, I can do a stream celebrating, like, your father if you really want. Ooh, awkward. It was yesterday. Oh, how many of you guys spent Father's Day at FaZe-Con? Yay! No! Woo! No! Oh, okay. It just gets more awkward the more time that passes. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. It's next week? Oh. Well, we have, like, our outfits coming out. So, like, is that even, like, a oh, actually... Wow, okay. It varies. Oh, okay, yay! What the fuck are you guys saying? When is the Mahjong stream? If I play Final Fantasy 14, I will play Mahjong in 14, so then you guys can backseat the fuck out of me and tell me to die, because I actually don't know how to play Mahjong. How about that? That'll make it more interesting, right? Right? Surely. I'm trying to, you guys, I'm trying to find a middle ground here for all of us to be happy, okay? Okay, not saying I like you. Not saying I like you. I'm just saying that maybe making everybody happy so we can have some unity is a good idea. It's throwing me off. I'm the blind leading the blind. I know, but like low key, I trust the white boy to tell me how to play mahjong because he probably knows better than me. You have to just be normal. No. But you have to buy a house in a nice place at the start. I have one of the nicest plots in the entire game. What do you mean? I have to buy a house in a nice place. I own a house on one of the nicest plots you could possibly have in the whole game. What? Are you stupid? Nice. Nicer. It doesn't get nicer. And my basement is filled with what? Anyways, so I'm going to read the super chats that we had come in. Okay? If it's not beach, I am on the beach side in Shirogane. My house is on the beach in Shirogane. Excuse me? It's literally a beachfront house in Shirogane. What the fuck do you mean? Wait, now I have to prove myself. Now I have to prove that I'm not a homeless chud. Hold on. Wait, do I have a picture of my house? I don't think so. Oh, now everyone's gonna think I'm homeless. Oh my god, everyone's gonna think I'm homeless. What do I do? Oh my god. I look like such a fucking chud right now. Oh my god, I look homeless. Oh my god, I don't have pictures of my house. Oh my god, I'm homeless. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, good job, guys. No. This is not a 14 stream. No. Okay. Anyways, don't worry, 14. Okay, we'll talk about 14 tomorrow. Okay. Reading super chats from yesterday's stream, the robot stream. Thank you, Potato, for the $5. So, being a virus, does this mean that you drive the robot or you are the robot? I couldn't even drive the robot yesterday because the Wi-Fi kept going out the entire time. My girlfriend goes to another school. Is it the murder house you showed? No! No, it is not the murder house. Thank you for the $2 No. And I also, the Wi-Fi went out yesterday when I was on the robot. I kept going up to like people. You can watch the stream. I kept going up to people and then like trying to talk with them. And then literally nobody could hear me and it would disconnect. And then people asked me, oh, can you do stand-up comedy? And then I was like trying to do like a stand-up comedy set and I only got like one joke out and I got nervous and almost peed my pants because I was really nervous. And then everybody started booing me in person and it kind of made me like really yeah, but the stand-up was funny. Thanks. What do you call What do you call a car accident during Pride Month? A fruit roll-up. Wasn't it a drive-by? Oh, I'm not trying to steal people's jokes, okay? I was making it original. I heard that one already. Okay. Fugu with the $2. The stream would have been better if you turned up the mic. That's got like the same energy as like the lose the shorts. You know that joke? No. Okay, anyways. Potato, thank you again for the $5. A guy walks into a bar. Ow! What do you call a car accident during Pride Month? Leah. No, what do you call a train wreck during Pride Month? At least say the joke properly, dumbass. Don't laugh for that! It's not even funny! Potato also says, I bought a box of powdered water once. I don't know what to add. You can't be And then dude lost 6-7 with the $10 double dollars. Says plap plap. Yeah. Thanks. TOD with $10 double dollars says you're truly great this weekend. I couldn't be more proud of you all. Thank you. And thank you for the Akasupa. Can I click on this? Because it's not showing me Brony's name. Thank you. Had an amazing time at FaceCon. It was nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you for the meet and greet. Once the docu is done, would you prefer the artist post and tag the art? After handing out 350 combined Lia, Sheena, Pippa, Kevin cookies, I'm considering rebranding it to Crumb Tribute. Too crass? This guy has a docu-mocker of my mother! No, you cannot view it! It's my mother, but she's sexy, and I don't want to say that about my own mother, you sick fucking pervert! Thank you for the 67 cents on this, by the way. YouTube just showed it to me. I kind of like Crumb Tribute, though. Like, low-key, that's kind of great. I like it. I like Crumb Tribute. I'm so sad. I hope the staff can give me the cookies that you made and pass them along. I haven't seen them yet, so I haven't been able to pick up anything. But I wanted to try the cookies so bad ever since you posted them on Twitter because they were banana pudding flavor, and that's like one of my favorite desserts in the entire world. Banana pudding. I actually ate banana pudding over the weekend, so yeah, I was like, I want more. They sound good, I know, but your mom is sexy. All right, anyways, moving on. Judah, thank you for the $10 double dollars. Sometimes I forget just how idol-coded you are. You did amazing, and I hope I can go next year. Thank you. I am teen idol sensation. Josh Cat, thank you for the $5 double dollars. You killed it. Thank you. The Kapipi Trade Guild, thank you guys for all of the work over the weekend. And thank you guys for organizing so many fun events. And thank you guys for being super sweet to me when I came by the booth. I love the Kapipi Trade Guild so much. I love these guys so much. I'm very fortunate to be able to have such amazing Kapipis that show me such kindness as well. So thank you guys for everything that you do. Thank you for an incredible concert and incredible support for everyone. I'll try to make more Lia merch that isn't you throwing up or being a furry moogle. If you checked out yesterday's stream, they have a prototype of a figure from throwing up, and they're like, we're gonna make it of everyone throwing up in Japan. It's a Kapipi Trade Guild. Wait, is it one guy? I thought it was everybody at the table, because when I went to the was it the Hornet that I did the meet and greet on? I thought all of the guys were the Kapipi Trade Guild, because it's a guild, so I thought it was all of them. It's a couple guys. That's what I thought. Because it was the same guys that were there, that were at the booth. Oh, if I got that wrong, then I feel like such an asshole. Oh my god, it's one guy, Oni. It's mostly Oni, the other's Hell. So it's just John Kapipi, so it's just him. He's always working with other artists, so I just assumed that it was like a guild of Kapipis that were the Kapipi Trade Guild. I am so horrifically misinformed, John Kapipi, John Trade Guild, Oni, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Kuset is the plushies. Because I have a couple of them. And then the John Kapipi. I was fooled. Because I recognize their faces. It's like the one time I recognize people's faces and I get it wrong. Oh my god! I'm such an asshole! I'm so sorry, John Kapipi. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. He's a guild master. Obviously a guild has a guild master, but I thought because it was the same people, I thought that they were all you called yourself the Kapipi Trade Guild, so then am I an asshole for thinking it was multiple people and you say it's a guild? I'm a fake fan, I'm sorry. Anyways, they organized the karaoke that I participated in with Pippa. They had a table at the con. They were at the Hornet being super awesome to us. They're super sweet, and they've got well, I guess they work with, I thought they were the Kapipi Guild, but they work with a lot of other really cool people, and they're super fucking nice all the time, and they're Kapipis, and they're awesome, okay? Okay, Kapipi Trade Guild love. I'm sorry for being a fake asshole to you, but I love you. I love you, John Kapipi, and I love the rest of you. Maybe, actually. I don't know. Everyone seems so chill. You would think being VTuber fans that they would be weirdos, but that's the thing with FaZe Connect fans. Every time I'm like, God, FaZe Connect fans watch VTubers. They're gonna be so weird, and then I meet you guys and you're so normal and well-adjusted. I can't be a hater, and I'm so irritated about it. You guys, please be fucking weird, because it makes it so irritating. They are weirdos. You guys are weirdos. We're normal. We have normal jobs. So we have to act normal. Yeah, but you're weird online. But then when you meet in person, you are normal. It's so fucking frustrating. Oh my god. Why aren't you guys loser chuds? We're just weird adults instead of weird man children. Actually true. That's what FaZe Connect fans are. But then you're like, well, plap plap. But like I say that too. So never mind. I can't. Yeah, Anyways, normal weirdos. I mean, it cancels each other out. Lia and yeah, you have to hide your power level, I guess. I'm only a weirdo. I'm pretty accomplished weirdo. Yeah, but see, if you guys act normal in person, then it makes it difficult for when like you come meet me, because I'm the weirdo then. I'm worse IRL because it's harder to get banned. Oh. Thank you for the $2. Hello, Jonathan M. Trade Guild here. We've got 4 of us and staff who run the booth with lots of contracted fan artists from the community who make art and goods. That's what I thought! That's okay. Thank you, Jonathan M. Trade Guild Kapipi. Thank you for the $10. That's exactly what I thought it was. Okay, so then I'm not crazy and I'm not an asshole. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god, thank you. Okay, I'm not stupid. Thank you, John Kapipi. Oh my god, yes, I'm redeemed. See, okay, the mental circle that I've gone in. A whole light party. You're a whole light party, John Shade Guild. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for putting together such a fun event for the talents to participate in, and thanks for all the hard work that you did at FaZeCon. It's the John Kapipi. Now hold on, 2 things can be true. No, give me this, please. Please give me this, please. I'm not stupid, you gaslit the poor girl. I'm sorry, I was born stupid. I'm so proud of you, Lia. I'm glad you liked my picture. You made it your banner. FaZe Connect, Ichiban, Lia, Ichiban. Thank you, Bromany, for the $5. Yes, it's such a lovely photo. I'm smiling so much right now, my face hurts. This is the picture that Bromany took from... Oh. Sorry, I had to... Sorry, wait. Just 0. Okay, yay. Sorry, I had to put a filter over the thing that was in this file. Also, the picture that Bromany took of the concert. It's so cool. It's so cool. Thank you for letting me use it on Twitter. It's like the coolest photo ever. I was really hoping that the light sticks would come in time for FaZeCon. So it made me really happy that at least some of them arrived and that you guys took pictures with them. So yeah, and I saw this, I gasped. I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. So yeah, thank you for letting me use it. It's wonderful. Yes, thank you. The concerts are so good. I'm so glad. When is the outfit reveal? The outfit reveal is on Saturday for... No, it's on Friday for me. Friday for me at 4 p.m. PST. The waiting room is up right now. Yeah. Yeah, I was right all along. I'm always right. I'm always right. I'm always right. Let's see. Next up, we have Maddie Togo with the $20. Congratulations, Lia. It's a shame I don't see myself going to America anytime soon, but I want you to know that even if I can't go to cons, I will always support you. Lia love. I hope that us having the streams of the concerts, and then also us, if you didn't hear earlier, management passed a message on to me to pass on to you guys that the panels from FaZeCon are going to be put on YouTube. And we're gonna have an audience POV as well that goes up on YouTube. So, Or wait, no. Sorry, the audience POV was for something I wasn't supposed to say. Sorry. Okay, ignore me. Sorry, wait. Sorry, no, ignore me. Sorry, wait, that was my bad. Sorry. I'll just give over it. Anyways, but the panels are gonna be put on YouTube, so if you should just check the Face Connect web, Twitter. Fuck, I leaked. I'm leaking. I'm leaking. Oh god, I'm leaking. Oh my god, I'm leaking everywhere. Oh god. I leaked. Anyways. Ryan, thank you for the $10. I was really excited to meet you in Spaghetti. I didn't tell you how amazing your choreo and singing were at the live. In hindsight, bringing a friend was rude and I wanted to apologize. Don't even worry about it. If I could bring a friend to meet and greets with me, to be 100% honest, I would do it. Because I feel like having a friend there helps at least take the nerves away. Because when it's one-on-one, it's kind of scary. Like, I remember when I met my Kamiyoshi, I was so nervous meeting her and talking to her one-on-one. And then, like, when I came out, I had, like, tears in my eyes. And it was really bad. And I was telling my friend, I was like, oh, I wish I could have, like, had you in there. Because, like, it would have probably helped. So that minute is scary, man. So I get it. So don't worry. It was not rude. Sometimes you just really need someone there with you. Yeah, backup is peak. Don't feel bad. It was nice to meet you. Ark, thank you for the $10. Watching you succeed has been pretty cool to watch. I've seen people talking about how inspiring you are to them. You should be very proud. Thank you. So you understand how Leocons feel about you. Good that you have self-awareness. Oh, but the Leocons don't know how I feel about them. I hate them. Thank you for giving me the desire to come, Leah. I can't think of a more fun time I've had in my life, and I don't have the words to express how grateful I am. Oh, thank you, Jim, for the $20. Thank you! I am very, very, very proud of the work that we put in to making this such a wonderful event for you guys. And hearing that you guys had such an amazing time makes me extremely happy. Because, yeah, that was the goal at the end of all of this, was for you guys to have a great time. And I hope that it lived up to the expectations. I put a lot of emphasis on... But anyways, might as well throw my congratulations that you're all cool. Pretty cool for a VTuber, I guess. That is just pretty okay. FaZeCon cures asexuality. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, unfortunately, I did not hear about any of the orgies that took place, which is good. Oh, I don't know why I say unfortunately. I don't know if they found a cure for that, but... Has science gone too far? What did he mean by that? Oh, happy Pride Month. The most fun I've had in a weekend, including the 7-hour line. Made friends with the people and we're talking to them for 7 hours straight. That's the good part of the line. Obviously, the line was not good. I talked about this at the start of the stream, okay? But obviously, it wasn't good. But I did see that everybody was talking with each other. And everyone was, like, sharing, like, you know, why they loved Face Connect with each other. So at least, like, the line helped bring more sense of, like, community to the overall experience of the convention. Which is good. You know, I know that, like, when you're at conventions, it's really difficult to strike conversation with people. You know, you go to like an anime convention, like Anime Expo or something, it's really hard to just talk to people, you know? But you're all there and you like anime, but it's like, well, anime is so general. There's so many different parts of anime. I might love Jujutsu Kaisen and the guy I'm talking to might fucking hate it. Or I might be like a crazy, like lolicon and this guy is like hella... not a lolicon, so like now where's the mutual connection, you know? That's pretty difficult. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm sorry. So it makes it difficult to connect with other people. but with FaZeCon, and I think once you start having more niche community events like this, it's easier to talk about things because at the end of the day, it's all like the same source, right? I might be a really big Pippa fan, and the person next to me in line might be a diehard BB fan, but we both love Phase Connect, and they are, our Oshis are Phase Connect at the end of the day, right? And so we talk about what we love most about Phase Connect, and then maybe the guy behind us is like, wow, you know, BB and Pippa are both really good friends with Dizzy, and I'm a Dizzy fan, and I love the both of them because Dizzy loves them, and now we all get to talking, and then someone else pitches in, and it makes it easier to connect with each other. So that was pretty good. I saw a lot of tweets about people that are feeling a lot of anxiety being at the con. It was really difficult for them to come out of their shell and talk with people, which is something I also get. You know, I can't sit here and say that I don't when I'm quite literally a hermit. I don't leave my house. So I really do get that. We were talking about maybe if we have another Phase Con, there being some like opportunity of like a buddy system or maybe like a icebreaker thing that we can introduce. Like that was something that's kind of on the table right now. So maybe people can connect with each other a little bit more, or like have like the option to participate in something if they wanted to and they were comfortable with it. So that way meeting other fans and making friends might be easier, because it still is, you know, nerve-wracking and a little hard to break the ice with people. So not like speed dating. There's some options that we were looking at to like make something kind of like that. Obviously this is if Phase Con happens again, but this is just like a conversation that we were having because we were watching everybody's tweets and everybody's experiences over the weekend. So yeah, we wanted to yeah, make sure, I don't know how else to say this, if it happens again, then we just wanted to make sure that like everybody feels at least accounted for, because yeah, the last thing we want is somebody to, you know, make this trip and then feel alone. And even though the concerts are fun and the meet and greets are fun, if you're participating in them, it's still difficult because it's about the community and it's about the fans at the end of the day. So yeah, just have more events with alcohol. I would really have liked to see like a official type of a drinking thing. I debated. I obviously didn't go through with it. I did it on day 0 technically, but I was thinking about doing a drinking karaoke type situation for like as like an official programming, but I wasn't sure if we could or not. So I just didn't chance it and did it on my own. But that's something that I did consider, was making it part of like the official programming and making everybody drink together. That could have been really fun, but you know, stuff to consider. Would have been cute. Well, stuff to consider, right? Might have been legally tricky. I know there's so much stuff we gotta think about, but yeah. I again encouraged Sakana to send out a feedback form for everybody, the attendees and the talent, so we can see, I guess, and listen to everyone's input if we're able to do this again. But yeah, thank you, Lia. I was in my head after I yapped about my friend to you instead of about how great you were. I'll play 14 as recompense. Don't worry about it. It's okay. The most important thing is that you had an enjoyable weekend and that you got to do all the stuff that you wanted to do. So yeah. Are there any plans to put archive streams on the Google Drive? I do not have any plans right now, but I think there are some people that archived it. I don't know if we ourselves can distribute it when it's unarchived for our favorite C word copyright reasons, so I can't say that I can do anything because of our favorite C word copyright. Yeah, I know Rooney is doing like a screening of her karaoke, so yeah, in archive bro we trust, just cause I legally can't. And yeah. Not saying I encourage it, but wow, I just started nodding on my own. Anyways, Limepaw, thank you for the $10 double. For the record, after the meet and greet, I went straight to Tifa like you wanted and said to him that he's stupid like he wanted, to his amusement. Now stay strong, fellow Funa fan. We are cooked. Thank you, Limepaw. It was so nice to see you. Thank you. I'm so happy we got to talk about Funamusia. And Super Black, thank you for the $10 double. Merch line ended up being a bonding experience and met some new friends. Don't let the noise get to you. Everyone was pretty understanding with the line. And I think everyone was understanding with the line, right? I have no doubts. And no one has been mean, but I don't know. I've been to cons before where all I do is wait in line. And it's pretty like, ugh. I was like, I was waiting, looking forward to this event all day. Like Anime Expo. Anime Expo used to have these notoriously terrible lines. Like, they were just like god awful to wait in for forever and ever and ever. We would, like, Anime Expo back in the day, you would get there at like 7 o'clock in the morning and you might have been waiting in line for like 7 hours, and it was terrible. And it's hot and you're in cosplay, or it's hot and you're outside. So I know exactly what it feels like as a con attendee. Yeah, I know Anime Expo is terrible. It's terrible. So I just yeah, I do not want an Anime Expo experience to be attached to FaZe Con's name. Yeah, I think AX's lines have gotten better, but I also haven't gone in a while. So, well, no, I did go last year, but I'm not gonna be around for this year. So I don't know. But last year was like okay, right? Sometimes you see the line and you're like, that's crazy, and then you're like, oh, but they're not even open yet, so of course there's a line. So it's actually not that bad. And it kind of yeah. That's why no ball pit. Well, maybe not that. Brave, thank you for the $5 double. I saw Lia personally going up and down the merch line looking for Lia Cons and forcing them to the back of the line. I shook her hand. She's a hero. I don't think Lia Cons deserved anything nice. And that's just the truth, I just don't think that they deserve to buy merchandise. So that's why, but I'm doing my due diligence, I remember having to wake up at 4 a.m. to line up for autographs at AX, and there would be a big line already. That was the way it was every year. I would wake up and go to AX at like 5 a.m. and then I wouldn't even be in the con until like 4 p.m. and they were just closing the halls. It sucked. The concerts were amazing. World of Lia. Yippee! Congrats! Thank you, Eden! The LiaCon FC's Saga has a surprise for YOU. So come pay a visit. Alright. Remind me if I don't come on my own tomorrow once the stream starts, and we'll go check out the LiaCon FC. Yeah. The Jorb pit was just out of reach. It was kind of funny. I liked where the location was. It was pretty good. I liked how small it was. Brave! Thank you for the $5 double. Oh wait, no, I read this. Sorry, Jackal. Thank you for the $5 double. As much as I love making fun of Fishman, as much as the next guy, you gotta give credit where it's due. The man had a vision and he's seeing it through. That's like something that, it's like a conversation I think no one internally wants to have about Sakuna. Because like, he kind of sucks and he kind of smells. But at the end of the day, like, there are very few other VTuber agency CEOs as dedicated to their ambitions as Sakuna is. Sakuna is a very, very ambitious person. But something about him is like, and this is proven, right? That ever since the beginning, he's been very, very dedicated to making sure that what he wants actually happens, no matter what. And it might take a really long time, right? And he might fuck up a lot along the way. But he was very dedicated to making FaZeCon happen. And I think that he should definitely, you know, if there's ever a time to praise him and give him like his flowers, it would be right now. You know, 5 years he's kept us, you know, going, and he did his absolute best to give us like such an incredible concert, right? Because I think that that the concerts, they're great. We could have done something very bare bones, but the concerts visually were really impressive to watch. And the stages that we were able to work on were so freaking cool. And the quality of the concerts were like phenomenal. I don't know. I was pretty blown away seeing everything all come together. So yeah, it's not easy. And I think that like going above and beyond the way that he did, like I don't know. It worked out. Everything was so good. It worked out. He's pretty okay, I guess. Don, thank you for the $5 double dollars. Can you get Sam to play reval songs before the concerts next time? Yeah. Yeah. I don't agree with everything he does, but it was a good result. I think it's hard to agree with everything that Sakuna does, right? I mean, I've been with them for 5 years. Right? I passed up some crazy big opportunities, or I guess what I thought were crazy big opportunities back in the day, but yeah, to be with Phase Connect because I don't know, he just seemed like a good person, and that's kind of what it really boiled down to, is like I just thought Sakuna was a good person, and I was, you know, can I say this? Maybe. I was going to be in Prism Project before I was in Phase Connect. But I really liked how nice Sakuna was, and I stuck with it instead of leaving. One day she'll tell us a Cyber Love story. No, I'll never tell you guys that one. I'll never tell you guys that one, but yeah. You've already said back in the day. Oh yeah, well then I guess it's not really much of a shocking secret. But yeah, I was going to accept the Prison Project offer I was given. But Sakuna just seemed like a really nice person, and I really wanted to be able to work with Min's because I've always been like a big fan of Min's works, and that was ultimately the reason why I stayed with it. And I regretted it for a really long time, like, to be honest. I really felt like I made the wrong decision for so many things that happened and so many things that were going on, and yeah, I really felt like I made the wrong decision staying in Phase Connect, and it used to be something that would eat me alive every single day. I would get so mad about it, you know, and then so many other things happened, and yeah, I don't know, now we're here, and I don't regret it, but there was a period of time where I did, and I was really frustrated, and yeah, now I want to go back and kick myself in the head. It works out. It does work out. He has a stupid charisma buff, and he goes, I don't know, man. And sure, yeah. I think it's because Sakuna's always been really willing to listen to the talents, right? And he's like a person that's very blunt, but you can be very blunt with him in turn. And he cares without showing that he cares, which I feel like makes it a lot less awkward. So yeah, I don't know. It's a good trait to have. I mean, there's been plenty of times when like Sakuna and I have gotten into like these crazy arguments with each other, and like I've wanted to claw his throat out because he pissed me off so bad. But I think that just comes with like the territory of like I feel like I don't need to hold myself back when I'm frustrated with him, and I feel like when I am mad at him, it comes from like both of us are coming from different angles where we care about the same thing, but we don't agree with each other's process of getting there, so it causes us to argue, at least in my experience. But it works out, and I trust him a lot, even though he pisses me off sometimes, but that's just inevitable, you know? Yeah, he's just a nice guy. I don't know. Even now, I don't know the last time him and I argued, to be honest. I mean, there was like something like last year. There was like some argument we got into last year or something, and I was so mad at him. I wanted to reach for the screen and strangle the shit out of him. I was so mad. I was mad at him for days too. And then in the end, like he came to my DMs and was like, okay, so this, what if we just did this and like met in the middle? And I was like, oh yeah, that's perfectly fine then. I don't care anymore. And then everything was awesome. He has to deal with the company of sad, mentally unwell women after all. Yeah. Yeah. Him and his fucking Coke cans make it so you can argue with him, but at the end of, he either accepts he's wrong or you go, sure. Yeah. Yeah. He does accept that he's wrong very gracefully when he is, right? But like if it's something he feels really strongly about, he will double down and argue on it. And in hindsight, everything in my experience that he's doubled down on, he's probably right about. I just don't want to admit it, so I'm not going to admit it. Yeah, I don't think we can say sad girl after this weekend. Do we look like sad girls anymore? We were sad girls. But after going and joining FaZe Connect, we are coming out fully formed idols. It's like the nerdy girl to bimbo pipeline picture. That one, you know? Yeah. Chinese parent POV. I know, everybody knows like the whole story with like us like almost mass graduating, you know, that's like just part of the territory. It's a story we can keep telling a million times, but I don't think it's like necessarily relevant to what we've got these days. Yeah, I think like at its core, like, yeah, we all pulled through. The therapy worked, I know! The therapy worked and now we're idols! Wow! Thank you for the $2. It comes through occasionally. Yeah, well, no one's perfect. No one is perfect. Cantaloupe, thank you for the $5. Everyone was amazing, everything was fun, heavy rotation broke me, and I teared up. Thank you guys, thank you! Heavy rotation was Ember's idea, and she choreographed that in Love and Joy. So please, if you have some time, go thank Ember for all of her hard work. I know, if the mass graduation shows that since day one, he knew what he wanted and was willing to do whatever it took to make it work. And it's true. It's true. It really is. I think that I'm also someone that's like, you know, fortunate in the fact that like everything that I've had a problem with ever since that day is stuff that was like pretty easily remedied. And if I have had experiences in the company where I feel like I was being like undervalued or like certain opportunities weren't being given to me, or like, you know, I felt like it just, stuff wasn't working out the way I wanted it to. I think that lately, the past like year, it's been so much better than it ever has been before, and that just really was something that needed to take a lot of time, right? So yeah, I mean, there's still stuff, like obviously still frustrations and stuff that linger, but I can't at this moment in time be upset about any of them anymore. So yeah, I think that it's taken a long time to get to the state that we're at, but 5 years later, I think that FaZe is a truly wonderful place to be. Yeah. Thank you for the $50 double. It can't be perfect all the time. It really can't. Thank you for the super chat. Closed mouths don't get fed, bro. I know. I kind of learned that lesson pretty hard. And well, I mean, we're debuting our group outfits, so this is, you know, a case of when I did finally speak up, I put together a whole PowerPoint that was, you know, basically begging management and Saga to give these to us, and I cried while putting this PowerPoint together for days, and I was so anxious about it going into the meeting, and when I was like giving our project pitch the whole time, I was shaking, like visibly shaking, and my voice was quivering, and they were like, yeah, sure, why not? And I was like, oh. that's it? And they're like, yeah. Yeah, we can do it. And I was like, oh. Like, what else? And they're like, no, that's it. I was like, yeah, you can do it. And Sakano was like, it sounds cool. And I was like, oh. Okay. Yay! You post a great picture of the robot. I do have the great picture of the robot. Thank you for the $2. It is right here. Ta-dang! I'll leave it up here. Ta-dang! The Lia Cons and me! Yippee! I know, I was corporate maxing. There is something else I asked for too. I later the meeting, like I had another meeting after that to ask for some other stuff. And I was also PowerPoint shaking and crying, and I had been working on the pitch for that for longer, and management was like, yeah, sure, why not? And I was like, is that really okay? And they were like, well, are you gonna stop streaming? And I was like, no. And they were like, are you gonna graduate? Like, are you planning on leaving the company? And I was like, no. And they're like, okay, then yeah, then it's fine. I was like, oh, okay. No, I'm not planning on exiting after this. Why? And they're like, okay, well, just wondering. No, I did not give them an ultimatum. I did not. I was just like, hey man, I really want this thing. I've been here for 5 years. Can I have it? And they're like, well, like, are you gonna leave like the month after we do this? And I was like, no. And they were like, okay, then yeah, then do it. Like, what the fuck do we care? And I was like, oh, well, I'm just asking. Like, what? And they were like, well, like, are you gonna like do stuff afterward? And I was like my job, yes. And they were like, yeah, it's just fine. Like, we don't care. And I was like, oh. I was like, well, I need staff help with it. And they were like, okay, then what do you need, Leah? And I was like, what? Why is this awkward now? Like, why is this so awkward? I was like, they're like, what did you need help with? And I was like, I don't know. I guess I just was asking. Like, I don't know. No, it wasn't like a please don't hurt us. It was like a please don't hurt me. I was asking, and like all of our managers, all of the managers were like so like confused why I was asking. They were like, yes, Leah. And I was like, oh, I didn't think I'd get this far. I actually don't know. No, you'll understand what this was for. You'll understand what this was for soon. Yes. But what was it? An outfit? No. It was not. It was not. I don't know. I just never thought I'd get this far. You'll understand when you're older. True. Big posting king. Well, yeah, you're one of the founding members. I know. I know. She should have had a longer wish list. I really should have had a longer wish list, because now I don't know what to do after this. Now I'm like, oh fuck, what do I do? So I have a general idea of what I want to do after it, but I've been trying to think, like, what comes after. I should have made crazier demands. I know. I literally pulled management into like I've been here 5 years. These are my demands meeting, and I only had one demand, and they were like, yeah, okay, period. And I was, fuck, what else do I ask for? Fuck. So I don't know. We'll see. I wasn't even threatening to quit. No, I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting Phase Connect. I'm not. They're very aware of that too. Make me buy me a $3,000 setup. Well, ooh, that's awkward. Ooh. I know. I kind of forget that I'm like that girl. I've been chewed out so many times by like Dizzy and Rie because of it too. Or I'm like, I wish I could do this, and they're like, then why don't you? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just, you know, I'm not that popular. I'm not that good. I'm not you're Lia. Are you fucking stupid? And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, just ask. And I'm like, I don't know if they'll say yes. And they're like, Lia, just go fucking ask right now. And then I'll be like, okay. And I'll like pull up with like my bags and like my like I don't know, like my sad papers. And I'm like, hey, management, can I do this? And they're like, yes. And I'm, oh, okay, well, I was just wondering because I wasn't really sure. And I just, and, yeah, it's okay. That's okay. We move past that. We move past that. If I want something, I just go to management and say, hey, I need this. And then they do it for me. So we're good. We're good. It's okay. We're good. We're okay. I don't do it anymore. This past year, I haven't. Mind blown. I know. I'm finally not fucking stupid. Yes, I know. This could have been in an email, Leah. I could have been in an email, Leah. You could have just DM'd me about this. Why did you have to put together a meeting where you're like very clearly anxious right now? You're making us uncomfortable. I'm like throwing up on like the microphone. It's character development. I know. Founding member of the company, by the way. You could just give your suggestion. Exactly. It's my suggestion that I'm Lia. And they're like, yeah, you are. And I'm like, wow, okay, yay. Yeah. They're no, I would never threaten them. I would never. I would just ask, and if they say no, then I'd go back to Dizzy's DMs and be like, this sucks. I suck. I should be killed. No, I no. Anyways, TOD, thank you for the $5 dollars. I put on the Graha wig for the community. I did it for you. Thank you. Saga, thank you for the $5 dollars. I hate you specifically. Yeah. Ultima Drago, thank you for the $20 dollars. She's Leah. I'm Leah. Thanks for spitting in my food. You were amazing. And FaceCon was amazing. Thank you, Nastar. Thank you for the $2 dollars. It was amazing meeting you. Love the concerts. Thank you. Convery, thank you for the $2 dollars. Did you try to get Sakuna to make a speech? No. Did he give a speech? I'm sorry, I dropped my pen on the floor. Did he give a speech? I was actually told at the cafe that a lot of people were disappointed that I wasn't a puppy maid. So rest assured, I will be remedying this at the first possible early convenience. So do not worry. I will puppy maid closer to the sun, surely in a short amount of time. Smile. What? You were not? You said you were, and then I couldn't. I couldn't because I had to be at another panel immediately after. I'm opening my notebook. I had to be at another panel immediately after, so I could not puppy maid Lia. I literally had no time. There was no possible way for me to puppy maid and then get back. And I was so sad about it. So I decided that I was just gonna make it up to everybody. So now everybody gets puppy maid Lia. So now people got me to spit in their food and they get puppy maid on top of it for free. And then all of you guys that weren't at the con that were like, oh man, I was watching from home. This sucks. Well, now you get a free puppy maid Lia too, okay? This is the biggest drama of the con. It literally is the biggest problem. It literally is. For free? Okay, see, and now I say free. I say everybody's favorite F word. Yeah. See, yes. You're welcome, everyone. Is that why the food tasted so good? Oh, can we have a taste? You could shut the fuck up. Sorry. Anyways, Bling, thank you for the $20 dollars. I couldn't attend in person, but the concerts were amazing. Congrats on living the idol dream. Thank you. And Miss Yura, thank you for coming. Thank you for the $10 dollars. The Origins concert had me tearing up by the end. Great job to you and the other 6 girls. Thank you. We still have some more stuff to show you guys this week, so please watch our outfit reviews. I'm so happy I found this fuck-ass company. Abiyama, thank you. And Beagle, thank you for the $2 dollars. Hannah Montana moment. Thank you guys. Thank you. Lia solo concert. I still have a long way to go if I want to do something like that. But I'm not ever going to say no, it's not possible. No, it's never happening. No, it couldn't happen to somebody like me. I have a long way to go before I would be able to do something like that. So I'll keep working hard until then. But I do want to do a lot of 3D stuff still in the future. I wish that I had infinite money hacks so that I could do more phase 3D stuff. And yeah, but I don't know. I want to continue to perform at conventions, and I want to get involved in more projects and show Phase Connect off to the world. I think that there's still a lot that I lack at the end of the day, but when it comes to performing in 3D and conveying this idol experience, maybe I am that guy. So I just I can't get complacent. I have to keep pushing myself every single time. Yeah, so I'll keep pushing myself. Yeah, and then who knows where we'll go next. I don't know. I'd really like to do something in Japan for the Japan bros, and I want to bring Euphoria and Kaleido along for the next one. Yeah, and World of Lia, and then World of Lia. We'll see. I know, but yes, I think Urika is going to start her her FazeCon in review. I really want to watch her stream about it too. I actually don't see post-con yet. 7:30. Okay, we have a little bit of time then. Yeah. World of Lia World Tour. Imagine the girls singing One Step March in one stage. I know! You know, like when they do those 3D concerts with like the entire like cast of stuff, and they have them on like the bleachers, like the risers. I really want to do a concert like that one time where we have everyone, and I want to do like a duo stage. So like every performance is like a random duo, right? So like you could get like a combis of people that you might not have expected before. That's kind of my dream for a Phase Connect event, or like a Phase Connect concert, is like a bringing everybody together and then doing like a duo stage. Yeah. I think there's a lot of fun that we could have with that. I mean, because it would be really cool, right? Now that we have so many 3Ds. And I want to keep having 3D debuts for all of the girls. I know that Origins, we still need to have some. And yeah, Gen 2, I think Ria is the only one from Gen 2 to have her 3D debut yet. So I know the solos are fun, but I really prefer to do the duos the more that I do stuff. It's just more fun to have somebody there with you. Yeah. Like the Digimon one. The Digimon one was so good. The Digimon one was so good on the Bon Voyage concert. The 3D combos are infinite. So many fresh duets. Exactly. It's more to work with too. It's really exciting for the fans. So, yeah. That's something we can consider in the future though. I don't know where or when or how, but something to take into consideration. I know the V Live Unite ones were so good. I would love to be able to do that again. Yeah, and the Rooney Lia duet was crazy fun. It was so fun that I was like really sad that Rooney wasn't there for our 3D either. There's so many things that I want to perform with Rooney in the future as well, because we're both big Idolmaster fans. And we both love, you know, idols overall and love live. Like our tastes in this stuff overlap, and I think that we're both really good at this type of thing. So I really hope that there's more opportunities for this. If not, then I don't know how, but I would be willing to have this undertaking on my own, and yeah, I would be willing to organize stuff like this for the company. I think I have to become that guy. There's too much I want to do for me to sit idle. Actually, I was so motivated after yesterday. All I did was work like on stuff all morning. I've been so inspired by like everyone else in the company to like do even more and do even better. So I don't know. I hope that the rest of the year can be good for all of us. Did you just say idol? Whoa, idol? Oh, say that again. Oh my god. Idol. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Yay! Wait, my voice is kind of dead. I'm kind of dying right now. So I think maybe I will go ahead and end today's stream here. But we still have a whole week of some double streams and some exciting reveals and stuff. Please, 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 please don't forget to... I'm gonna post this after the stream is done, but don't forget to check out the silhouette. Thank you for the gifted sub! Just check out the silhouette for the outfit reveal. And please give me your predictions so that we can use this all for our streams throughout the weekend. We have something very special planned for these reveals, so yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna raid into Urika a bit early. I wanted to yap for longer, but my throat really hurts. Anything else I have to say? Thank you guys for being able to give us such an incredible weekend. It was the most insane experience of my life, and I'm extremely fortunate to have been able to participate. It's really thanks to the support that you've shown us over these past 5 years that we were able to make this happen. And so thank you for believing in us, and thank you for, you know, pushing us every single day, even when the days are really rough, you know, or even when, you know, some crazy stuff goes down that makes it a bit difficult. You know, you stayed with us through it all. Some really high highs and some really low lows. But it's because of those experiences that we were able to have such a amazing, incredible, memorable weekend. And I really, really, really hope that we can do this again one day. And yeah, I would really like if you guys could go show support to the rest of the girls who will be talking about their thoughts and feelings on the weekend as well. Yeah, I'm gonna read it to Urika. Thank you for the gifted subs and thank you for the $10 double dollars. It's only the most insane so far. I'm very fortunate where I'm at a point in my life where every experience I've been having lately is just better than the last one. And so I keep finding myself being like, well, this experience is the best of my life. And then something happens and it's even better. And that's just kind of what like my own life has been because of you guys, which is really awesome. So it means a lot to me. And I know it means a lot to the other girls and to the staff as well. And to Sakana. So, yes. As much as this was a event to celebrate us, you know, from the talent's perspective, this was a event to celebrate you guys. So I hope that you guys can feel really proud of all of your work and your support. And I hope that we can spend many, 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 many more years together. And we can see each other again real soon. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What's up, everybody? Thank you, guys!